tonight, you sexy fabulous bitches. I love you all. It's the funniest thing. They lead off with the pros, and then the first one they go with is the amateur of the night. I have never done stand-up before, and you probably hear it right in my voice. I'm shaking like a damn leaf. In fact, if you probably noticed, I'm probably like a deer at a hunter's convention, and a professional stand-up comic friend of mine, he told me to kill it tonight. So all the hunters line up at the wall after. Honeys, I'm in season. Fresh meat all around. Woo! And I got hands with the knife. I am fresh. Fresh kill. Well, I am probably the only reigning drag queen from Lloydminster. I'm also known as Ivanna Seduchu. Yeah, you figured it, honeys. I do want to seduce you, but I'm not going to get to go home with any of you tonight. Because hot messes never do. Now, I work in the retail industry, as has been said, at Walmart, where I'm basically a glorified minion. And my idea of climbing the corporate ladder is to basically get to the top shelf. Now, when you're a kid, nobody dreams of stocking shelves for a living, but somewhere along the line, some of you have a turning point, like I did, and you forget what your real dreams were, and that's what you do. You wake up and you go, what the hell did I do with my life? When I was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist, believe it or not. I wanted to dig in the dirt, drag out a bag of bones, and name it. But what did I do? Dig in my mother's closet. Drag out my diva bag of bones and rename myself. And yet National Geographic still refuses to even acknowledge my discovery. But I have had a couple of zoos that have taken an interest in me. They see me as something of a rarity. They want to put me in a special breeding program. But honeys, two queens does not a royal family make. You know what I'm saying? It is the start to a full house, though. But I'm not faced one bit. They say you need to grab life by the balls. So I grabbed a hold of mine, tucked them back, and now I have my own support group. So that's where I'm going with that. But my life is something of a tragic comedy, too. Because you're looking at the living prequel to the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I'll probably be a sequel, too. At 33, I've never even dated once in my life. And yet, every day I go to work and work with some of the most gorgeous men you have ever seen. It's like working in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Steve everywhere you go. But every now and again, Eve gets in the way and obstructs my view. Thanks a lot, Eve. Oh, I brought notes, just to keep me on track. If you watch me at Walmart, I'm the same damn way. My vest is full of these notes. I'm like Hansel and Gretel, and I leave a little trail everywhere I go. That's actually how my boss will catch up with me. She doesn't even need the mic. She just follows the happy trail. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I was going to mention how my love life is something like my job title. I work in dry grocery. That's not the only thing that's, dry. Biological clock's ticking, even for a queen. But, hey, I digress. The only people that seem interested in me are convicts, the desperate, and the insanely drunk. In fact, this one time years ago, I was in New Jersey, and I'd only been there maybe a few minutes when this really drunk, really gorgeous, hot black guy, oh my God, I was 1 week, and he comes up to me and he starts flirting, and you'll never believe what his name was. Juan Hurricane. Unusual as that name seemed at the time, it made perfect sense because he blew in and out of my life just like the storm. 18 days I was down the street from him, not that far, and he never came to see me once. And yet, fast forward 1 year, I'm on my way to work and I get a call out of the blue. Who is it? Mr. Juan Hurricane again. I tell you, it's the only time that a hurricane has hit the prairies. And he was drunk again. So I told him where to go. He sounded shocked. But honeys, when the weather girl sang, "It's raining men," why did it have to rain me a hurricane? You can take the storm, I don't want it. But I'm about to lose my wig. I guess I flipped my head over that, too. But when you're in the retail industry, you kind of lose sight of time. Years pass by way, way too quickly. You're lucky if you know what day it is at the best of times. I mean, I couldn't tell you what day of the week it is, except that, I had to be here. So I did remember that. But you know what? The last real vacation I remember was about 6 years ago. Yeah, that's, some time. But when you're in retail, it's expensive. But you know what? I figure I'm overdue for a vacation. And so I want to go on this cruise I've been looking at that's in November. And on this cruise, it's going to be a lot of my fellow drag queens. So I'm going to be going fishing, you know what I mean? I got to find me a nice king snapper. And I'm going to be serving up some nice fresh fish as bait. and maybe a martini, because quite frankly, he needs to appreciate the love of a bottomless martini, just like I do. But even more than that, I need rest and relaxation, because as you can probably tell, I'm pale as hell. So I need to go tanning, because when you work in the retail industry, especially like Walmart, there's no real natural sunlight. And so I'm starting to look like a vampire. I even got the fangs for it. I could go right into the whole Twilight series and everything. But I figure, if I'm going to go tanning, I better not do it naked, because they do not make all queens equal. If the Queen of England was to go and show off, her family jewels, they call it an exhibition and charge you a fee to watch. If I show off my family jewels, they call me an exhibitionist and charge me a fine. That doesn't sound fair, does it? No, I didn't think so. But you know what? Until the days that my cruise dream come true, I'll be happily still in the retail world, serving all of you. Thank you. You've been a great crowd. Love you. Good night.
The same fucking outfit. I swear to God, I only wear it at Christmas. I wear heels with it. She wears flats.
Well, Rick, you didn't tell me that was going to happen.